You have a question? Oh, yes, I have an answer. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is another episode of Ask James, but today we actually have, it's a response slash update. Okay, so let's get to the email. Hey James, I was just listening to you read my story, and yes, you read it wrong. I should have been more specific. What happened was she was never on drugs. This lady I came across at the mall, we both know. She came to me and said, I heard your BFF was on drugs. I immediately told this lady, you heard wrong. She never did drugs because I know her very well. So when I confronted my BFF of what I heard, she looked at me as if I said it. But in actuality, I was defending her. I didn't appreciate the way my BFF came at me, and she knows I've never been a person that likes trouble. So why are you mad at me when I was defending you? I had to clear that up. Thanks, James. So now, should I just leave her alone? I did nothing. Okay, so for all of you that don't know, this is a response to volume number 59, which is, the title was, Should I Let My BFF Go? Should I let go of my BFF? And, okay, so this sheds a little more light on it, okay? So, in bringing you up to speed, there was a whole situation of, basically you pull it together. The one friend has been accused of basically gossiping about the other one. Whereas what actually happened is, gossip was already going around. She was questioned about the gossip, and she defended her friend, then told her friend what happened, and her friend turned around and got mad at her. Now, and then they actually have ended up not speaking due to this. So, this is what I'm going to say now. For this to come and blow up like this, something wrong with the friendship anyway. Something's wrong with the friendship anyway, because and you're calling her, she's your best friend. Me and my best friend, there is nothing that you could tell my best friend about me or about something that somebody else said, or there would never be that type of confusion in between us because we are best friends and we don't have any issues in our friendship. So I'm going to say something wrong with the friendship anyway. So now what you need to figure out, is it worth salvaging? Is this the first time that you all have had a misunderstanding like this? I can't imagine that it is, that y'all have actually gone into a position of not speaking or something else. There's something else. There's something else. But right now, what you need to figure out, is it worth salvaging? Now, if this is the first time that y'all have had this, then I would say by all means, grab her and shake the hell out of her and tell her, come on, seriously. You know me better than this. This is not, you know what I mean? Explain it away. Be done with it if this is the first time. If there is more issues with this friendship, if this is part of a breakdown that has already been going on that we have not talked about, then you have to figure out, is it worth salvaging? For me, I couldn't be bothered. Because, see, I don't have time to be playing around with a ticking time bomb. Because that's what that sounds like. She sounds like a ticking time bomb. Like she's mad about something else. This, I mean, because that's once you actually explain it all, it doesn't even sound like that big of a deal. Good friends go through this all the time. Some broads talking stuff. Baby, I let her have it. I told her what was going on. I told her no, 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 and let her have it and move on. I don't know where that comes back to you get mad at me and I'd let somebody have it about talking about you. Or is it this? Now, you said she doesn't do drugs and it wasn't anything that was going on. But one thing is, the truth hurts. Is there some truth to what the woman said? And maybe you just don't know about it. Is that what the issue is? So that's another thing you have to look at. At this point, there's a couple, you know your friend better than I do. So I'm going to say my advice, really delve into your friendship and figure out, is there some truth to what's being said and maybe she's embarrassed? That maybe she's getting busted or she thinks she's getting busted? That's one thing. The other is this a smaller part of a bigger picture that we haven't discussed here in this small amount of time? And then you need to figure out, is the friendship worth salvaging? So that's what my advice to you is. And I'm so glad that you took the time to write back and say, you know, because like I said, if ever I'm actually wrong or got the wrong idea about what I've actually read, then by all means, I don't want to just throw something out there. I take this very seriously, you know, that people are even trusting me enough to ask for my advice on things. So I definitely want to know that I understand what is going on before I'm throwing my opinion out there, because it's my opinion and how I would deal with things. But I do take it very seriously. That's why a lot of times it's taken me a longer to get through the letters, because I want to give it the time that it deserves. That's why I don't do videos. I know there's a lot of people that do videos and they have advice and there's like, they do 3 or 4 different letters. I do one letter for every letter. Your letter deserves a video. I give one video and I go through it and I say what I have to say and then I'll be done with it. I don't want it all mixed up with a bunch of other stuff. I want my head clear and I want to say what needs to be said and be able to stand in what it is that I've said. I take it very seriously. And not that the other people's way is wrong. This is just my way of doing it. But just so you all know, it's very serious. It's not a joke. I don't think that any of this is a joke. This is serious. You know, some of this stuff is really different, and a lot of it is things that I know, you know, some things that I've walked in, and some of this is things that I haven't walked in, and it's really enlightening, but it is serious, and I do take it very seriously. So thank you very much for writing and rewriting and straightening it out, and that is the advice that I actually have. And again, I thank you, and I will see you soon. You have something you need to get off your chest or something you need some help with? I'll give it my best shot. Send me an email to spillitboy@gmail.com, and in the title line, you want to put "Hey James" to make sure that I actually see it. If you don't put "Hey James" in the subject line, I'm not going to see it. It's going to continue to be an issue. So send me an email and we'll talk about it. Later.